All right, I'm coming back over. I'm getting ready to push record.
DJ Kid, that looks much better, DJ Kid.
That's much better. Yeah, you were looking like hey, we are live right here. Me live on Custom Live. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube today. This is Motivation Monday. I'm going to do a quick check to check my Facebook on my phone to make sure you're live. So, um, anybody want to take over, Taishan? How about you take over for 1 second? Just introduce yourself or something.
All right, my name is Taishan Harvey. I am the financial strategist, your local Philadelphia financial coach. I help people feel overwhelmed with their finances, put systems in place to reduce stress. We're just trying to help everybody, get right, make better financial decisions, and overall reach that what they call financial freedom.
Awesome. I was actually telling someone yesterday, you'd be surprised how people have, let me say this in a correct way, have jobs, like 9 to 5 jobs and things like that, and don't think about other things other than a job. And I understand having a job is a wonderful thing, but I think sometimes they need to think about other ways and, other ways to do other things, investments and savings. And I can't actually give them advice. My only advice is, look, I know some experts. Could you go to the experts and check them out? So really, I think we need to do more of a outreach to really find those people who have like bus jobs or, jobs that are very service because they make good money, but they may think, good, I got this money, I have this job, but this is good, but we should do other things. That's just my thought. Maybe we should reach out to them. Hi, Alina. How are you? We are just getting started. I was just making sure we were live on everything that we're supposed to be live on. And according to this phone, it looks like that we are live for the first time. Yay. I'm so excited. On my Facebook. All right. All right. This is the network report. I'm going to take my glasses off. So I can be cute online. Can't see a thing. So everybody, this is the time to introduce each other. EJ, we'll stop with you. Because we're gonna introduce you last. So we're gonna start with Matthew. Are you verbally ready?
Yes.
All right, Matthew.
Hello everybody, my name is Matthew. I'm a independent artist writer. Shelly's been helping me out over the past year, kind of get myself established as a small business. So I'm here.
You're here. And it's funny, we just realized, even though it feels like you know somebody for a very long time, this is literally our 1-year anniversary. I met Matthew in August, and we literally every single month from Motivation Monday to Single on a Saturday night to outside parties, we have been together ever since. And it's been a wonderful year, Matthew. So happy anniversary to you. Up next, I think I can't really see, but I think that's Disco.
Oops, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
You can't see me.
Go ahead. No, not because of your visuals, my visuals. Go ahead.
Who am I? I'm the random black guy. Used to be Shelly's engineer, but Shelly is her own engineer. Woo.
Yeah.
So, who am I?
I don't know, but you can tell us who you are,
Well, I'm a DJ, I'm a producer, and now I'm a business person thanks to Shelly. We got a radio station, Get Ready Pop, we got podcast classes, we got all this stuff because of Shelly's motivational marketing business savvy. And of course the occasional times where we're behind the scenes and she pulls me in my collar and says, snap out of it, you got this, you're okay. We're going to do this. So
all right, well, that's DJ Kid Disco. And in the realm of promotions, I would say I'm DJ Kid Disco, owner of
Oh.
thegrownfolksradio.com. And if you have a phone near you, any kind of link, make sure you go to thegrownfolksradio.com. Always be ready to promote and have the information right there. That's just my tip for the day. Alana, you're next.
There we go. I had to unmute myself. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You're kind of going in and out. It's like,
can you hear me? I can see you all. It's probably my internet. Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you all can hear me. But good evening. My name is Ana Joyner Stevens. I am the owner of Clean Homes and Organized Spaces, which is chaos. So I am a professional organizer. So we typically know that sometimes whatever's in your head is, physically going on in your life. And sometimes you just might need somebody to help you do it. Because if you would have did it on your own, you would have done it already. So there you have it.
I know. I love talking to you last month. I didn't get your email, but you know what I'm going to do? Put my glasses on and write it down right this second, okay? Because I literally was looking for it.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. What is what's your business
so it's
email?
Redefining Chaos. Redefining Chaos at gmail.com, and I'll put it in the chat too, just in case you can't hear me.
Yeah, I definitely heard you, but I might not have spelled it right. So I'm just playing. I think that's an amazing thing. And if you didn't hear it, if it was kind of stuttered, she if you have a mess and you're unorganized, she helps you take the unorganization and makes it organized so she can come in and actually fix it up. Man, if you saw the mess I have, in my basement. That's a different story right there. Taishan already went. I think up next is George. George, no?
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? My name is Georgecephus. I'm the founder of Survival to Success, which is a nonprofit that focuses on healing our communities mentally, spiritually, and financially. I'm also the author of 2 books, one an ebook called Survival to Success, Moving the Black Community Forward, and the other is a journal called 50 Questions of Healing. And yeah, that's me.
But that's good. I mean, that's amazing. Look, you're an author of Survival to Success. Like, that's awesome. It was just released on Saturday, right? Am I correct?
Yeah. So I kind of released it like a while ago, but like a couple weeks ago, but I didn't tell the public until Saturday because I wanted to wait until my community event. But yeah, so it's just been released to the public, on kind of today actually for everybody.
Yeah, awesome. We're gonna celebrate you. Congratulations. That's big, Taishan. We met you 2 years ago, and this is a big, right? This is big for Motivation Monday. You remember him 2 years ago when he came in the Motivation Monday?
I do.
That's big, right? Yo,
Congrats, George. We're gonna see you Saturday.
I give a lot of credit to Shelly and all the people that she's introduced me to thus far. I know you don't like the praise. I know you don't, but listen, if it wasn't for you and all the people that you've introduced me to and your continuous, motivation throughout the past couple of years, I would not be where I am today. So thank you.
And I did not pay you to say that. I don't pay people to say none of this. I really don't. I don't expect it. I hope EJ, I know you're new to us. Alana, you're just one month into us, but listen, I don't do it. I don't solicit it. It's just amazing. And thank you for all that. Rashawn Moore. Rashawn Moore.
Great evening. Yes, coach.
Yes, great evening. Hey.
Great evening, everyone. Truly honored to be able to share what I do and share with everybody on this line, all these successful people. My name's Rashawn Moore. I'm from Philadelphia, uptown, born and raised. I am business owner, professional network marketer. I deal in real estate, and that's pretty much it.
That's a good thing. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on right there. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And making sure you've always been a part of Motivation Monday. I'm missing the fact that we cannot see each other. I really am, truly. And I'm also missing the fact that I would like to be at your place in the pool.
Let's go.
Is it open?
No, only for the residents.
That's what I'm saying.
Around here for the residents.
I had all intentions on this year being in that pool.
We'll get you there. We'll make it happen.
Several times. COVID. I had so many good intentions. But anyway, up next, we have Mr. Ije. He is the founder of the Commission International. But I want to say, when it comes to sales, I have no idea why business people shy away from sales when sales is the only way to get us to the next step. I don't care. You don't have to be called a salesperson, but the only way to sell your business is to sell. And that's how you'll be able to say, when someone says, who are you? You have to be like, I am Georgecephus. I have Survival to Success. I have a book. I am DJ Kid Disco. And you can go to the Grown Folks Radio. That is a sale. I want to sell you in everything I do. That is not always the intention when I'm doing this platform, but believe me, I want to sell you on something. My goal is for you to either come to Motivation Monday, single on a Saturday night. Right. If you don't know anything about social media, I want you to buy my social media coaching, whatever that is. So we need to sell constantly. You don't want to be annoying with it, but why not learn how to do it from a professional so you don't have to wing it? And that's why we have Mr. Ije right here. And I'm not going to say your last name because I would mess it all up, but I know you're Ije. Ije, the Commission International. Tell us all about not winging it. So where did the whole not winging it come from?
Hey, Shelly, first of all, let me say this. It's truly an honor to be with you tonight. I've known you for a short while. I feel like I've known you for a long time, but I've known you for a short while. And almost everyone on the call gave credit to you for what you've done for them. And that's how I know you, that you are that kind of person. For me, it's a trip to be in the virtual presence of a 3-time Billboard award winner. That's huge right there. But also the impact that you have in our community, with people around you. That's for me. For me, it's bigger than the awards. The impact that you have. So thanks for having me. It's really an honor to be with you tonight. Thank you.
Well, he's being very modest. Believe it or not, he is my coach. You didn't know I had a coach, did you? But he's been my coach. He's been coaching me through literally. Sometimes you have a lot of things going on and you're doing a lot of things and you may not be able to put it all into a formula. So EJ, with his bright, brilliant expertise, he's helping me put things into a formula. He's helping me understand everything. So he's been my coach and I thank you for coaching me. Listen, we all need a coach. I believe that. Does anybody have coaches out here? Has anybody had a coach?
I do.
You have a coach? Matthew, do you have a coach? Well, I know you consider me your coach. There you go.
I was going to say, I thought you were my coach.
Well, there you go. But I'm just saying, making sure everybody has a coach. Letting you know the coach does have a coach.
Yeah, I do too. Now, Shelly, I'm sure you realize, but there's some more folks who joined the line. But let me answer your question. Before I forget it. And the question is I forget how you asked it, but it's about winging it. How did that come about? That was your question. How did that come about? So I've particularly in my time in Pennsylvania, I've been in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia for 9 years now. And I've been out and about networking. I've met a lot of sales professionals and leaders. And more often than not, I would talk to people just asking out of curiosity, what do you do? Like, asking them about the process, what they do, what makes them successful, what they do, what methodologies they follow. And I realized for veterans, they probably went through some training, probably learned some stuff, and now they're kind of coasting, like, yeah, I'm good. And I'm like, as I know the sales profession, or if you want to be successful, period, there has to be that constant growth, that constant elevation, that constant adjusting to what's happening. You can't rest on your laurels and think, I'm good. I mean, if you think about it, even the wealthiest of wealthy people in the world, they're still hustling. They might not be hustling as they used to, but they're still out because they know that wealth is not going to be there forever. Maybe for some people, but they're constantly trying to grow themselves. Now, for the rookies, some people come and just think I can go with my energy, I can go with my passion, and that's it, I'm good. That can only get you so far. Okay, so what those two groups of people have in common is the idea that I call winging it. You think you're all good. I can't, I can't get in better than this, and so I'm just gonna coast, or I'll just let my rookie energy or my passion get me to success. I can get too far. So that's what I the whole idea of winging it is making sure that you have some sort of structure where you're constantly elevating yourself, constantly raising the bar, constantly tweaking stuff and seeing what works, what doesn't work, and then making adjustments so that you can be on an upward. I like Rashawn's logo right there. You're constantly on the up and up as opposed to on a decline. So that's the whole idea of winging it, or don't wing it in this case.
Well, you said he came on just in time with his
just in time. Elevation. I didn't pay him for that.
But as a group, everybody in this group, 100% is always on a constant elevation. And me, when you saying a veteran versus the rookie, okay, I'm a veteran, but I believe I've been winging some stuff. So that's why it was important to align myself with you, because I need a strategy, not just winging it. Sure. I'm good at a lot of things, and I think I wing a lot of things because I haven't done it, but now my goal is to put things in a strategy. So when it comes to sales, you mentioned before you went door to door to sales, and some people are scared of that. So how can we make people not afraid of selling? You don't have to be a door-to-door salesperson. You can do it in other ways. So what are some ways to get people unafraid of selling? Because you have to sell. Please understand, you are a business owner, entrepreneur. You have to sell.
So you said I used to go door to door. I still do door to door. I still do. If 2 days ago, I was out on the street knocking on doors. Well, not 2 days, 3 days ago, Friday. So I'm still out and about. Now, my philosophy when it comes to finding new opportunities is to not rely on one strategy or one source, and there isn't a one size fits all when it comes to anything. Vehicles have different brands and different styles and different options because not everything appeals to everyone. Clothes, same thing, like whatever you name. When it comes to prospecting, I preach the 5 branches. I share my prospecting tree with folks, and my tree has 5 branches, and each branch is different. I mean, just like a regular tree, branches will grow differently. Some will yield fruit, some will not. Some will be low hanging, some will be high up. The 5 branches for me are cold calling, whether that's door to door or be on the phone. Still cold calling. You're interrupting someone during the day, whether physically or vocally, but over the phone. There's social, that's big. So LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever social platform you prefer. There is networking. With now a lot of it is virtual, but there's a lot of networking. I mean, I make a lot of I do a lot of meetings through networking events, meet people at events, exchange information, have a phone call. The big part though that I really rely, I think it's golden, is through existing customers. So whoever your customer is, if you're doing a good job at that customer, why not ask them for the next lead, next opportunity? So if you think about the different platforms, I mean, that's 4 of the 5, but there's a bunch of different ways you can find opportunities. You can cold calls, looking at magazines and stuff. But anyway, not everything works for everyone, and none of those 5 or 4 whatever pathways will give you the same results. So find of those different options. Now that's 5 for me. There might be more for other people. Find whatever you are comfortable with. Find whatever will be like a next stretch for you, and work those. So what you're comfortable with will be the low-hanging fruit. If you're comfortable going door to door, well, do that. But don't do just that. Ask your current customers for referrals. Go to events. Do something else. Push yourself a little bit. If you're comfortable with social, well, do social, or do cold calls, or ask for that. Whatever it is, do whatever. Do you. But my thing is also find the next level for your elevation for yourself. So you're not just relying on the one source. Because, for instance, networking events, if that was your only source of new business, well, guess what? You're out of luck with COVID, because there's no in-person events. So, and if cold calling door to door was your way to go, well, I'll tell you, guess what? Between March and now, you're out of luck too. So the point there is find whatever you're comfortable with, use that, work that, but also find something else as a backup and or a next elevation for your game.
When you mentioned that, you mentioned something key before when we were speaking. You said that you did all 3 in 1 week, and you said if you wouldn't have done this one, you wouldn't have got. So he actually say that again. You got something from each one, right?
Sure. So that we had a call on Friday, and I don't remember everything I said because it was more of a conversation, but I did share with you networking events that week. I put effort in 3 areas. One was networking events. One was through my existing clients, getting referrals, getting introductions to existing clients, and the third was cold calling, door to door, knocking on doors. And I knocked on Friday. Sorry, it was Thursday, not Friday. On Thursday, I knocked on 15 doors, and I had 7 meetings with the business owners. And like actual legit, we sat down, we talked. They invited me to their business. We sat down and I asked them questions and we talked. And the same week, I had 1 meeting, actually now 2, because 1 came through today. 2 calls scheduled from networking events, and I have 1 call from a referral from a customer who referred me to somebody else. So if I relied only on the cold call, well, that's great. I had 7 meetings, but the other 3 opportunities would not be available to me today. If I relied only on the events, well, I'll have had the 2 calls, but the other 7 opportunities will not be available to me today, or 8 opportunities rather. And if I relied only on my customer giving me introduction, I'll have had the 1 call and not the 8. So for me, it's a matter of finding what works for you, finding balance, and also, for me in particular, playing all the cards. If I'm dealt a bunch of cards, play them all to the best of my ability.
Definitely play them all the best. I want to ask everybody: is anybody familiar with sales, or are they scared of sales? How do you feel about sales in general? How about you, Rashawn?
I love sales. I'm not in kindergarten. I mean, everything is a sell. Even if you go for a job, an interview, you're selling yourself. So the way I see it, everything is sales.
Oh, absolutely. So, EJ, when you go into a place, or when you introduce yourself into a place, how do you come off without being so salesy?
Sales. I think one of the problems with sales and the profession, the sales profession, is we sales has a bad rap, and this is like from Adam and Eve. Eve did a bad job selling the apple. I'm just kidding, but I'm just kidding. But unfortunately, we have a lot of like the whole the whole used car salesperson, that stereotype of a used car salesperson. Unfortunately, the profession of sales has been given a bad name. But sales to me is perhaps, maybe after like the medical field that take care of people, sales to me is perhaps the most rewarding profession ever. Now, because it has a stigma, so to speak, there's a bad rap to it. People don't actually. I meet a lot of people, salespeople, who say, "Oh, I'm not a salesperson." I'm like, "But you're a salesperson. Why are you denying that you're a salesperson? This is not Peter with Christ, whatever. Don't deny me 3 times. You're a salesperson." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but unfortunately, sales have the bad rap now, and so because of that, people don't want to associate themselves with sales. I believe that the true great sales professionals have a service mindset. They're all about what can they do to help? How can I serve you? How can my solution benefit your business? Now, of course, I want to make money. They want to make money, of course, but they put service above self. When you put self above service, not only does it come across, but it doesn't allow you to listen and truly do what's right for the customer. So the one way I advise and suggest and I coach and I just preach to do it, and it's tricky because you're at the month end, your quota, your quota is far from being reached. You got to make some money. You got to send it, buy diapers for your kids. You got to put food on the table. I get all that. I get the pressure of that. So it's hard to say I'm going to put service above my paycheck, but it's really a mindset. It's really a commitment. It's really a decision to say, you know what, I'm going to do what's right by the customer. I'm going to come from the service mindset as opposed to trying to sell. So let me answer your question directly. I knocked on 15 doors or more than 15 doors. I recorded 15, probably not more than 15 doors last Thursday. And I first of all, I didn't carry any material. I didn't carry any brochures. I just walked in, just myself. And I came from, hey, businesses are opening back up. People need some help. I'm here to help. How can I help? Very, like no energy. I think that's what I had no energy. If you want me to help, I will talk about it. If you don't want me to help, then good luck. No energy at all. I mean, I have people walk me out of the business. I have people say, sit down, have a seat, let's talk. What do you do? And that's all I cared about. Those who wanted to say, who asked me, what do you do? Those who didn't want me, well, good luck. And I didn't have any, I didn't feel bad. I didn't curse them out or whatever. You don't want them? Okay, that's fine. Good luck to you. I just walked away. Oh, you want to talk? What do you want? What do you want? What help do you need? And that will help me uncover because if I went with an agenda, then I'll miss everything. So just go in openly. What can I help? And let them tell me what they want.
So
I'll answer your question.
So you said low energy, but that's not.
No energy. No, not low energy. No, you don't want low energy. You want high energy, but no energy in the sense, my name is Ije. Here's what I got. No.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, just low energy. Hey, what's going on? How's your business? How are things going? What about this?
But then you had to say, who you were before you just say how's your business going, right?
Check this out. I walk into your store. Well, let's say you have a hairdresser and you have a hair salon, right? Because your hair looks pretty. So you have a hair salon, right? I walk into your store and I'd say, hey, Shelly, how you doing? My name is EJ. What's your name?
Shelly.
Shelly. Is this your business?
Yes, it's my business.
Okay, good. How long have you had this business?
I probably would have stopped you by now, but 10 years.
Okay, good. Well, I'm a local guy here. I live just around the corner, and what I've been doing is visiting businesses as things are opening back up, just to get a sense of what's going on. What do you need? How can I help? I mean, you don't have to answer that question, but
my bad. That was on me. Okay.
But that's really it. That's really it. And if they said I'm good, well, good luck. If they say, what do you do?
The point, the person is supposed to say, yeah, I am. So they're supposed to be kind of like vulnerable and say, yeah, I do need help with something.
See, I put it out there, and whatever they say, we run with that. Mostly, they will ask me, what do you do? And then I tell them what I do. and I tell them what I do. I don't sell them what I do. I don't push what I do. This is what I do.
All right, tell me what you do. Go ahead, go with the whole thing.
Well, what I said on Thursday was different, but let me say, so my company offers solutions for small businesses, and our solutions include this. And just leave it out there. I don't even ask them, what do you want? What is this interesting to you? I just put it out there and let them run with it.
You just let them run with it. I mean, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense to do it, but it's kind of hard. So to me, like I said, I would have stopped you at how long you've been in business, and probably would have stopped at. I'd have been looking like, why you ask? I would have wondered why you were asking me.
Well, I'm asking. Well, Shelly, that's I'm reading off body language. If someone was a little bit like, I wouldn't ask them that question. If someone was, because you seemed like you were open, that's why I asked you the question. You know.
Oh yeah.
But if you're a little bit, you know, like defensive, or a little bit like, you know, who are you? Then I wouldn't ask you. I mean, I'll keep the questions brief, 1 or 2 questions. I wouldn't want to ask you, like, you know. But if you seem open, I'm asking questions to get some color to the conversation. Again, I'm not trying to sell me. I'm trying to know what you're about. Now I want to sell, but I don't lead with sell. I lead with, let's talk. Let's talk.
So it's just a conversation. So how does that same conversation look like? You said prospecting. Prospecting was online, door to door. So how does that same conversation look? What was your 5 product online? How does that look online?
Well, that's different. So this is me. So I'm not. I'm not a big social seller. I'm not really. How do I put it? That's not my. How do I put it? That's not my focus. Mm-hmm. I have a social presence. I put out content. For me, I put out content. It's more of a push, and let people get attracted to it. I don't try to sell. I see people who sell. I think they do a good job with it. That's not my model. My model is put out content, share content, like give content, and let people get attracted to it, and ask. That's my approach with social. However, with LinkedIn in particular, though, what I do is I work through my network. I mean, LinkedIn does a good job to say you should know this person, or, you know, if I do a search with certain criteria, it will tell you, you know, bring up some results. I reach out to those folks and I introduce myself, but I never sell. I introduce myself. This is who I am. I saw your profile. When we chat and talk, are you open to talking? And that's it. And let them respond. Yes. Okay, let's talk. No. Okay, good luck. That's it. But that's my approach. Some people do a really good job in selling themselves online. That's not my. Maybe I should, but that's not what I do.
That's not what you do. That's not what you do. So talk about your sales experience. How did you get to be a sales expert, basically? Sales and
I don't know if I'm an expert though. Sorry, what was the last part?
I said sales and coach, because you do both. You do coaching very well. I don't know if everybody just came on. He's been coaching me and basically giving me a strategic plan for what I want to do. But how did you get into sales, and what have your sales been like?
So let me start with my sales background. I was very fortunate. I'm going to date myself here, but in the early 90s to have met with a gentleman who did back in Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, born and raised. A gentleman who wanted to start up a gallery, a friend of my friend's brother. And I like art. And so I'm like, sure, I'll work with you. I didn't know what I was signing up for. I thought it was just going to be fun. But I'm so thankful that I did get a chance to work with that gentleman, Ije Nwokomah. He taught me what it means to work hard. Grit, discipline, focus. I'm talking about we'll be out, run the streets, get back 11 o'clock or whatever, go to bed, and he's up the next day ready to go. I'm like, whoa, you get any sleep? Well, yesterday's done. Today's a new day. I'm like, oh, okay. So I learned early on in sales, every day's a new day, get up and go. But I was fortunate to have sold what I enjoy. I like art. I have a few pieces in my home. So that was easy for me to sell art because I like art. But it wasn't only selling. This also goes back to the point of putting service above self. While we were building the gallery, we actually promoted a lot of local talent. We had local talent come to us to sell their artwork. And it gave me great joy to help these guys and girls. There's an artist in particular, Tola, where when he started off, I mean, he was coming to us hungry. Sell my work. Now, Tola is big stuff. But I remember back in the day, like we helped this guy become who he is. So again, to service above self. So I've been in sales, since then. I've been in some kind of sales, whether IT, whether financial services, whether whatever it is. But the coaching piece of what I do, though, that also fortunate to have worked with a company, a mid-sized consulting company in Delaware County, and I got trained by the best of the best when it comes to the specifics of my coaching technique. And this is really about this. So, Mike, I mean, you know this, Shelly, but for the rest of the crew, a lot of people talk about coaching, and what they're really talking about is either training or talking to you about what to do. But they think it's coaching. Let me tell you how you should do something. I found that when you do that, it doesn't stick because it's not really, the person doesn't own it. You're telling them what to do. It's not really them making a decision. It's not really them thinking it through. They don't really own it. Or they're trying to motivate you. Yeah, there's a lot of people who made money from motivation. I believe that motivation is temporary. It lasts a short period of time. By the time the rah goes off, almost like you're in a high. You're high, now you're like, what's going on? Not to say that I get high, but you know what I'm saying. But so what I learned during my training with the company was working with people around their mindset to understand, to take it easy, slow things down, understand what really is in your head. Because if you want to produce results, if you want to produce different results, most people focus on, again, the training, focus on what to do, work harder, work smarter, prospect more, do more cold calls, That can change your results, maybe. But if the mindset isn't changed, it won't really stick. So the coaching that I do is really working on folks to, it doesn't have to, I don't want it to sound like, it's like some kind of, no, it's just really slowing things down, understanding, what do I really think about this situation, about this goal, about this thing that I'm undertaking, and understanding, what's in the way. And then we can find ways to work around that so that ultimately you're changing your mindset. Imagine this, Shelly. We're going to talk about sales. Imagine this. Imagine your sales leader says, oh, you should make 20 cold calls every day. Well, you're not a cold call kind of girl, but you have to make those cold calls. But guess what? You're half-assing those cold calls, without a doubt. Just going through the motions because you got to make 20 phone calls. But if you slow it down, if cold calls is the way to go, that's the only way to go. If you slow it down, really understand, well, what is it about cold calls? Why don't I like cold calls? Like, you really slow down to understand what is it about cold calls and able to change your perception, change your mindset, change your thinking around cold calls and embrace it as opposed to, avoiding it. Chances are you might only have to make 5 or 6 cold calls, but they're quality cold calls and you get better results as opposed to half-assing 20 phone calls because you have to. So I guess to really address the question. So I was fortunate to have learned sales early on in my career, but the coaching piece came, what was that, 9 years ago? Yeah, when I moved to Pennsylvania. And I'm so glad that I worked at that company. I got a lot of training. I got a chance to work with great leaders, mostly in the United States, but all around the world. and really get understand how powerful it is to not only change the way you do things, but really change your mindset around the things that you do so you can get better results.
Absolutely. So I know for me, when it comes to mindset, it helps you to know exactly how you want to present in this world. So I feel like with the coaching, I want to learn sales. Believe it or not, I don't know if anybody, I want to sell my company and I want to sell my service as well. So I really want to get through the mindset work to get to the sales part so that I can sell my company well. I want to be able to present a proposal and it get, and it get picked up right away. Yes, I'm right in there. Yes, that's my overall goal. Has anybody else feel that way? How do you feel about sales in general? Do you feel like you have to sell your business because you have a proposal, you want to get out there? Anybody else want to learn more about sales to sell your company? How about you, Sheree?
Hi, Shell.
Hi.
So I think sales is really important, but I'm kind of with him on the sense that I'm trying to create a funnel towards me instead of me creating a funnel that drives me towards other people. Because I feel kind of like in sales, people feel like people are rather pushy, and people hear the word sales and people want to run. And it's like, yes, I consider myself to be presenting an offering. You feel me? So like I'm offering something that can obviously help you. If it's what you need, I'm the one for it. If I'm not what you need, I'm more than happy for you to go someplace else because your time is valuable, my time is valuable. So I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to sell my services as much as I'm offering my services on a platter. Now, are you willing? Are you deserving? Do you want it? Can you afford it? All that.
I mean, that makes sense. And I understand, but even with serving it in that manner, doesn't it help to have a strategic sales plan in place? EJ, maybe you can answer that one. Does it help? Even though we're not trying to sell, we're trying to serve it on a platter. But the overall goal is we want clients for each one of us. Each one of us wants clients, right? Is that
right? At the end of the day,
handshake. Do we all not want clients? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
We all
coach.
want
Yes,
clients.
coach.
At the end of the day, you need that cha-ching. At the end of the day, we all need that cha-ching, right? But Sherry, let me ask you, what kind of business do you have?
Coaching and psychotherapy.
Okay.
And also selling clothes. I do a multitude of things.
I was going to say you got a few different things going on.
Education workshops, all that good stuff.
Okay. So
I'm really feeling what you're saying in some areas of coaching, because one of my number one issues is people using the word coach when they're really just consulting.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I don't tell people I'm a sales coach. I don't say that. I don't tell people I'm a coach because there's all kinds of coach. There's relationship coach, there's life coach, there's divorce coach, there's all kinds of coach out there, which that's fine. But I don't want to get mixed, with all of that stuff. So I don't use the word I say, but I don't lead with it. But let me speak to Shelly's question about the sales. At the end of the day, we want to make that money. But I found though that once you have a process in place for your business, whatever that process is, so long as you have a process in place for your business to move from opportunity, contact to close, you'll be all right. Now, again, so I said earlier, I don't use social media to sell. I use it to attract content. I track social media activities different than I would track my cold call, knock on door activities, because that for me is more direct. I do this, I get that, and I do this, or at least do that rather. Social media for me is to draw content. So I don't really, I don't even track it. What I track is how much content do I put out. That's all I track. and how many people engage with my content. That's all I track with that. And if someone reaches out to me and says, "Oh, I want to do business with you," that's a different conversation. Then we'll talk about, moving forward. But I think every business should have, at a minimum, a process to move from opportunity to close. Otherwise, one, you don't know where you're missing opportunities. You don't know where to improve or how to improve. You just don't know. And so it goes back to the whole point of winging it. You just don't know. I mean, the elite athletes track themselves. They track what they do. They have stats in professional sports. Elite performers track what they do, no matter what walk of life they're in. They track what they do. And I think it behooves every business person, every entrepreneur, every sales professional to track with a process. Otherwise, you just don't know.
To track with a process. I think most of us, like I said, it's a service business. We have a service we want to sell. So we're supposed to put stuff in place to track the sales. Financial, let's go to Rashawn. Do you have a system in place to sell what you do, or do you not sell?
Yeah, so I've been listening to everybody. Let me step out and not look at the TV. The Sixers are up 2 with 9 minutes to go. I'm gonna walk into the next room.
Oh man,
up 2 with 9 minutes to go. Yay, Sixers!
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the next room real quick. But trying to take in what everybody is saying, and it sounds like we're kind of going down this rabbit hole. But at the end of the day, whether you consider yourself a salesperson or a service person, when it comes to what EJ said, get into the chain, you have to have a strategic plan no matter what. And everybody is selling themselves. So even though I'm that guy that doesn't like to consider myself a salesperson, because I'm not, but I am, because I sell myself every day on social media, in person, doing networking. And just because I may not be selling my service or my product doesn't mean I'm not a salesperson. So first, I just wanted to get that out the way. But to answer your question from earlier, Shelly, you have to have a strategic plan. Me and George were just talking about this 2 hours ago. In order to do anything successfully, you can't just throw something out there and hope that it works. No matter how great you are, you can be the best person in that industry. If everybody else don't know you're the best person in that industry, you ain't going to get nothing. You're not going to earn any clients. You're not going to get any services. Nobody's going to be able to know what your talent and your skill is. So no matter what, like you said, you have 5 methods of prospecting. No matter what, that's your strategic plan. If you don't have a strategic plan in place, then that means you don't have any real goals for your business. And that means you don't have any specific, measurable, attainable, timeable goals, right? So without those things, how can you really be successful as an entrepreneur?
Unless
now I'm gonna go back to my
lucky.
game. Yes.
Okay, when they go funny. But did he say who he was? I don't know if anybody did. Rashawn?
Nah.
Rashawn,
Here we go. I'm selling myself right now. My name is Rashawn Howard. I am now an accredited financial planner and just passed my master's, so I'm in financial planning. And all I want all y'all to do is go to YouTube and type my name in the same way you see it on the Zoom and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please and thank you. All right, love you, Shell.
Wait, Rashawn, let me tell you something. I got something special basically for you, but it's for everybody. Next week, I was going to do a special edition of Motivation Monday with a YouTuber who has lots of. I'm in a YouTube group. I don't tell people that. I've been in the YouTube groups and been one of those people all this time. But he just hit. I don't know. Was it like he's got like 13 million reach? Bunch of views, and he's willing to come talk to us and teach us. So I'm doing a special edition with him next week. He's not, I think he's in Africa. So he's willing to come talk to us and everything. So if you're interested, but I did that for you, honestly. I was like, oh man, as I was out there networking, I don't just network for myself. So I was out there networking and I met him. So probably same time next week, same thing, another edition of Motivation Monday with a YouTuber in a whole nother country.
Awesome. I'll be there.
All right, cool beans. Now go back to your game.
Do you know what day it is, Shell?
No, because I just came up with this. Okay, he was going to visit everybody today, but he said he would rather come back next week and do a whole presentation because he's really like he understands the methods, the strategic plan to getting YouTube views. And I know I see a few of us reaching out to YouTube and doing things. And like I said, I personally am in YouTube groups to learn more about YouTube, and they've been because I do social media, so I've been in these groups. So I was like, yay, I'm going to give this and we're going to have fun. So make sure you subscribe to Rashawn because you have a goal. So why not listen to somebody who is doing it? I mean, he's got 15,000 subscribers. His reach is like 1 million something, and he's really doing well. He's doing pretty good. So, and he's willing to talk to us. And a lot of people aren't willing to share their information and how they did it, and he's willing to come through. So everybody, it's going to be next week. Let me give you the date. I have my glasses on now, so give me a second. The date.
Shelly, while you're looking for the date, I put the link in the chat. So just go on ahead and click the link, press subscribe. Go ahead and press that dingy button so you get notifications when my videos come up. Thank you.
Okay, you got this. So the next week's date is the 24th. It'll be 7:30 just like now, and it'll be a special edition. We're going to call this the media mentor sessions because that's my new thing coming up, the media, addressing media. So just wanted to get that out the way before he went back to his game. Is anybody interested in whole YouTube thing? Because that's a whole nother thing of sales. I see everybody doing their YouTube thing. So Alana, do you do anything with YouTube?
So I haven't, not yet. But it's not far. It's not far from what I want to do. So yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that might be a good thing for you, Alana, for your business, like a before and after kind of thing. Like, you know, pictures, like they say pictures worth 1,000 words. I think for your business, it's so true.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you want to come back next week, I'll send out the link again. I'm going to put a thing together. But I found that was just another way we sell. Our YouTube is another way we sell. We get business. I know someone who was my coach. I've been through took a lot of courses throughout the COVID. And one of them, she literally became a millionaire starting with YouTube. Wow. Literally. She doesn't consider herself a salesperson, but she does sell. It's a language. It's really a language. She's talking to you. She's teaching you. She's putting service first, like you said. But ultimately, she wants you to buy into whatever she's doing, and that's my goal. I want to learn that. I want to learn how to service first, but I want to close the deal. That's my goal. So how can I get to the closing the deal? I need to close the deal. I've sent out invoices. I've attracted, of course, I know marketing. Okay. So I attract the people.
You're the marketing queen.
I get the people, I get them there. Right. And then for some reason, I'm not closing the sale. How do I close the sale?
You know, Shelly, I think, so there's been a lot, I mean, with COVID is COVID. Just anyway, but it seems now like what I hear all around me is COVID has changed the way sales happens, the way we sell. This has changed, and I think about it, I'm like, sales has not changed. Sales, the fundamentals. Let me put it that way. The fundamentals of sales have not changed. The fundamentals of sales have been the same since Adam and Eve. Okay. Now I say Adam and Eve. I'm not trying to be religious here. That's all I know. Okay. The fundamentals of sales have not changed since the beginning of time. For me, the most important parts of sales are prospecting, mastering how to prospect. So prospecting the fishing where the fish you want are. If you're looking for tuna, don't go where salmon are. If you're looking to get mackerel, don't go where swai fish are. That's the wrong fish. So you want to master prospecting, master finding your target market, know where they are and look for them and fish there. That's one. The second part of sales is mastering your presentation. And that is from beginning to end. So I shared a little bit of my presentation with you, which is when I go knock on the door. How do I introduce myself? What do I say? What do I ask? And I have to be nimble with that. I have to know how to read body language and adjust, know when it's okay to ask or what to say, and know when if there's opportunity to ask for the business, ask for the business. That all is part of the presentation. People make it seem like, oh, asking for the sale is a later step. No, it's all part of the presentation. If you master your presentation, you know how to communicate what you do and ask. Are you interested? Can I earn your business today? What can I do to earn your business? That's all presentation. So if you master those two things, Shelly, master how to prospect, make sure you're finding the right market. Or for instance, you have a premium product or solution, but you keep coming across people who have no budget. That's a problem because you're not fishing where the right fish are. So master those two things. Now the foundation of those two things is really the mindset. And it's not just about being positive, the whole, what's it called, I forget what the word is for it. It's not about that. It's really the belief in yourself. It's really the service above self. All of that has to do with the mindset. Making sure that you're taking care of yourself mentally. I see people and I ask them, what are you doing during this COVID time? Oh, I just binge watching. Well, good luck with that. This is when you want to sharpen your skills. This is when you want to keep yourself, protect your mind. As a trainer once said, watch who you rent this space. Watch who you're renting the space in your head to. Don't rent the space in your head to people who don't want their currency. Why would you want to spend your time binge watching? Hey, you can binge watch all you want, that's fine. But if you want to be an elite sales professional, you got to feed your mind with the right things. So if you have that solid, you have that down packed, you're doing the right things to feed your mind and develop yourself, you master prospecting, you master your presentation, you'll be golden.
Well, I'm gonna be golden then. Prospecting was never my problem. I could do that part.
Then I think the opportunity for you then is Shelly is mastering your presentation, and that's everything. Like I said, from your material, your tone, your body language, your physical presentation, like everything. It's not just the proposal. That's a part of your presentation. Everything is your presentation. Your hello to your goodbye, your hello to your asking for the sale. That's all presentation. So look at those areas, see what write them out. For instance, I use scripts. I still use scripts today, and I still tweak my scripts. I'm not a big fan of scripts. I'm not a big fan of scripts, but I know how helpful they are. Like I don't want to be stumped. Someone asks me, so, and I'm like, no. So I have my script, so I can be fluid with my script, but I do have a script.
Awesome. Anybody have any questions before we get off? Khadijah, got any questions? I see you with the hat. You rocking the hat. You didn't get to meet Khadijah because she was rocking her hat with her, cooking her food and everything. Khadijah has a business too. Talk about your business, Khadijah. And then Sheree, I think you missed the introduction too. Unmute, maybe? Yeah.
I'm hungry all the time, Shelly, and I love food, which is why I like to eat during these times. So that's why I'm always in the kitchen. Hi, everyone. I'm Khadijah Douglas, aka Dr. D. I am a naturopathic doctor. I help women go from being irritable and moody to thriving, happy, and crushing their weight by balancing their hormones naturally, baby. That's what we do here at Infinite Wellness. And that is me in a nutshell. And this is me very relaxed and after work. And this is what the doctor looks like, not done up. This is what you get.
I like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but you definitely had the presentation down. Meaning you had you knew who you are, you said what you are, you definitely have the presentation down. I like that. We've come a long way here, sis.
We've come a long way, Shelly. I'm growing up, I'm growing up. I'm getting it together,
Yes. So any questions?
And Doctor, I see you got Peppa Pig on your refrigerator. My kids like Peppa Pig too.
My nieces, I miss them right now. They're in Toronto. So this is my baby girls' pictures. They love Peppa Pig, Auntie Peppa Pig.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
awesome, nieces. Yay. So any other questions before we let go? Sheree, you didn't we talked to you, but I want you to give your introduction. Come on.
I do have a question.
Oh, okay.
All right. Who's Disco? Yeah, go ahead. I can't find you. Over here?
I'm sorry. I actually had to dip away to do business.
That's what's up.
I was on a business call that Shelly set up for me. Thank you.
Nice.
One of my clients from the thing we're doing, Shelly, the Zoom thing. Help me out. I'm having a.
I don't know. I'm lost.
The Zoom thingy. The
podcast.
Yeah, the thing.
Zoom your podcast.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. My question is, okay. I got the marketing that pretty much down pat, and what I can't figure out, I bug Shelly with. Okay, I got that. I got the sales pitch. I got that. I got a sales pitch good enough to have other people sell on my station. Okay, I got that. My issue is, how is it a good idea to tell people, okay, wait a minute, slow down, because I got to do this. Like, I've actually had somebody say to me recently, so are you saying other people's contracts are more important than mine? Mm-hmm. No, but is it a bad idea to tell people that you just don't have the time or the resources to do what they want you to do, but then you send them to somebody else, and then they could possibly take your business from you, and then they start using your same thing, and now they're taking all your customers.
Shell, can I cover that? Can I cover that, Shell?
Yep, you got it.
So the first thing I would say is build your network and trust your network. So and be okay with being too busy, because that means you're doing a good job in your business. But secondly, is also about, I heard EJ say earlier, presentation, right? So it's also about how you are delivering that to a potential client. In my business, that's a very important thing, because I only have X amount of appointments available per week. And I'm consistently telling clients, I need to schedule you out a month in advance, or unfortunately, it's not going to work. If you need immediate assistance, I have another partner I can refer you to. But look at what your business model is and what services you offer, and what connected services your partner can offer. Because what you can do is, say for instance, in marketing, it sounds like you're on radio, right?
But no, that's the thing. That's fine. All of that is fine. But the business that I'm losing is DJ business.
Oh.
So you need to build a partner on a DJ side. So I have a bunch of DJ friends, and I know that they have this DJ community, because that does happen a lot in your industry. There's a lot of business loss because typically a lot of people need your business the same times, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from 7 to 3 o'clock in the morning, right? 7 p.m. to 3 o'clock in the morning. So you want to
it's because I went into a whole nother avenue. Like, I don't have the time to do DJing, because now I'm gotten back into the radio and doing other streaming and podcasts and all of that. I really don't have time to do these gigs.
All right, so let's hear what the solution is to you. Go ahead, Rashawn. You gotta listen to the solution. What's the solution for that?
Exactly. So going back to the network, and you're saying, so now you're saying you're a DJ, but you're not DJing?
No, because I don't have time.
Okay, so have you built up a mentee? Have you built up a team behind you? Have you built a network of DJs that you can trust? If you're in a radio business, you have something that DJs need, because you have a platform bigger than just DJing. So how many DJs in your network can you trust to say, listen, I need you to run this part of my business for me. I'm only going to take 10%, 20% because I referred you to this client. So if you charge 400, just throw me 40, right? And what's going to happen is I'm going to have you on my radio station, or vice versa, right? So where's the connected networking and services, even though you're in the same industry? That's the solution. find a mentee or one or two DJs you can trust in the business where you guys are sharing that client base, because you have a separate aspect of DJing, that radio station, that platform. You're not just going event from event. You have probably thousands of hundreds of thousands of people that listen to you on a regular basis that those DJs need, where you can have them on as guests and talk to them about their business, and they understand that. So they're going to do you that solid by taking that client for you and not stealing that client, because they know they still need you. Make sense?
Go ahead, Sheree.
Okay, so I think this is where there's like consulting and then there's coaching. And the consulting, I mean, he's right on top of that. He's got an answer for every situation. But in a coaching process, we would be saying, so what is your plan? Like, what is your goal? What does your end result look like? Because maybe do you want to be DJing? Or, what is your... So if you want to be DJing, how have you worked that into your existing business structure?
I've been DJing so long. I mean, I'm loving what I'm doing now. This is my dream, what I've always wanted to do.
Right. So then the question becomes, do you want to be DJing 20% of your time just for the joy of it and pulling in all your cash flow 80%? Because there's a cost, and a benefit to every decision that you're making in your business structure. So we're talking about, what do you want your business to look like for you? Not this is what other people are doing.
I don't think there's, and to what Sheree's saying, for you, I think you need to talk to Sheree offline, because I don't think that there is a definite answer for you right now, because someone like Sheree needs to help you get to where you want to go. Right. And then once you know where you want to go, then we can come up with the solution. Right now, that's why I had to change my answer. I had an answer for you, and then you told me something else. Then I had that answer, then you told me something else. So now it's like, you know what? All right, back end, I got to refer you over to Sheree. I can't help you. Like you said earlier, right? I got to refer you to my partner over there. I can't help you. I thought I could, but I can't. So we got to get to the bottom line.
He's the man with the business plan structure. So when you figure out like where you want to go, Rashawn,
then come see me. But go holler at Sheree and figure out where your end game is. And once you get to your end game, I can now back you into those solutions, which is what just happened, which is good. Hopefully, Sheree and I was able to help you at least a little bit.
We might need to tag team a little more often, huh?
I like that. The alley-oop, it was like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's go. Take it down the court. But we'll help you with what you want to do. Disco, later, because it's going to take time, and it does come down to, what do you really want? I was about to sing a song since you're a DJ, what you really want, but that's a different thing.
Oh, sing it, girl, sing it.
So I'm getting ready to go into music mode. So it depends on what you really want, and so we'll figure out that in the moment. But like he said, I think the biggest thing is what Rashawn said was trust your network. When you're building, you can trust your network. I trust my network here. If for some reason I can't show up, motivation money will go on, because I trust each and every one of them. Now, someone may not want to speak as much, but I know who would. But I know everybody will support each other. So I'm going to alley-oop to the person I know who will get up here and speak, and who will do the interviews and do it well. So I trust my network. I don't care whether they're going to take somebody or not. If that's the case, then everybody I bring to the table is for everybody else. I can't worry about somebody taking it. Nobody knew EJ before today, but if you connect with EJ, awesome, wonderful. If you connect with anybody brought to the table, because I trust my network, I want you to connect. I want you to work with them. So you have to be able to believe that you want your network to, and I want my network to connect. And that's how things go. George said it in the beginning. He met people, he connecting to people, and they're doing business. And that's all it's about. So you got to trust your network if you're building a network of people. So EJ, tell us how they can get in touch with you, learn more about your services and things like that.
So again, Shelly, thanks for having me. It's such a treat to be in your presence. Thank you. I'm easy to find. Social media at Don't Wing It. That's Don't Wing It without the apostrophe. So DONT Wing It. Yeah, that's it. Social media platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Yeah, that's my website too. Don'twingit.com.
Don'twingit.com. Everybody else, give out your social media so they can get to know your business. Because remember, we are live.
I'll put in the chat too.
Oh, okay.
I'll put in the chat too.
Yeah, put in the chat, but understand we are live over Facebook, live over YouTube at this very moment. We're restreaming to both platforms. So,
am I muted? Am I there?
No, we can hear you. So,
okay. So you want me to go now, or?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm Sheree Harty. I am a psychotherapist and an empowerment coach, generally specializing in helping women walk in their purpose while also managing their wellness. And I'm really working currently on building a Facebook group. It's called Goalista Thrive. And I'm on IG. I usually do a Friday night talk, and I'm also still kind of figuring out exactly which direction I'm going in with that. But I kind of look over the week and just talk about the things that I learned working my business and working with other individuals. And the idea is just to help people walk in their purpose, help people figure out who they are and build legacy.
That's what we're doing. Yes. Matthew, you want to go next?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. And on IG, it's at Goalista. Sorry. Go ahead, Matthew. I'm sorry.
Let me make sure. In social world, at Goalista. Goal as in goal.
Goalista.
Yes, Goalista.
Jerry, can you put that in the chat too?
I'm sorry.
Can you put that in the chat? Can you put that in the chat in the?
Oh, in the chat, yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Matthew, you're next.
Oh, okay. Sheree, I've been thinking about popping into your Goalista thing on Instagram sometimes. It's like, hey, what's going on?
Come hang.
But I have my art, writing, dancing thing on Instagram at Quivering Thunder. That's kind of my business name. So there aren't a lot of other businesses with that name at all. So I'm I'm the only one. Yeah, you can't miss me. But
so also I'm a writer too and a motivational speaker. So yes, we're writing.
Oh,
Matthew.
hey.
That's right. I love your energy.
Always great energy with that great hair that you have right now. You have changed your hair more than any of us.
He's finding himself.
Yes, he is. Rashawn Moore.
Be more.
Be more awesome. So Rashawn Moore, I'm Rashawn Moore. That's RASHAWN. Moore, MOORE on Facebook. And B, capital B, Moore, MOORE, awesome _ on IG.
Awesome. Alana, you're next. Alana, you still there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's just a little struggle in it, but try it again.
I keep having some internet issues. Can you hear me?
I heard it sounds more like a robot. So if you type it in, I can read it out because, like I said, it's all over. Alana is.
Can you hear me?
Nope, it still sounds like a robot.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, that's better.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, that's it.
I'm here. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, ma'am. She can't hear us. Oh.
Alana, she is.
I can hear you.
No, we still can't hear you. But I'm gonna say your information out so everybody. If you're looking for someone who is a organizer, not just organizer of papers, but organizers of your house, redefining chaos 215 is on Facebook. Redefining Chaos on IG. And her internet is having trouble. So Alana is redefining chaos 215 on Facebook, redefining chaos on IG, Instagram. So we got your back. Make sure you go check her out on IG and Facebook, redefining chaos. Disco, you're next, and then Khadijah.
Wait a minute, wasn't she supposed to be on the show last week? But is that the young lady who got sick?
No.
Okay.
So go ahead, tell them how to find you.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I typed it all in the chat. The station is the grownfolksradio.com. The rest is DJ Kid Disco at yahoo.com. If there's anybody who wants to talk more further about their agenda, get with me. I'll be glad to bring you to the Melanated Morning Show. Sheree, I would love to have you on Wednesday for Womation Wednesday. I would love to have you.
I would love to be on. Thank you for the offer. I was actually looking to call Shelly earlier this week so I could contact you, because I was like, okay, I really am trying to figure out how to get call-ins, right? The last time I did call-ins, I was like on Blog Talk Radio, which was like, I'm going to tell you my age, and I'm not going to tell you my age right now, but way back.
You already told
so I'm trying to figure out how to get call-ins. So do you have that?
Yes.
All right, I'm there.
All right, we're going to make that happen. So Khadijah, tell them where they can find you.
On Instagram at My Infinite Wellness. Sorry, it's been a day. I just had something else on my mind. Khadijah Douglas, naturopathic doctor. You can find me on Instagram at My Infinite Wellness. We are on Facebook, My Infinite Wellness 365. I'll put all the information into the chat. That is all, team.
You can put it in the chat. However, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. So My Infinite, make sure everybody hears is clear. MyInfiniteWellness.net, right?
Oh, that's my website. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Shelly. It's been a very long day. We just moved offices. I'm all over the place.
I understand. That's why I
but guys, I love Instagram. That's my sweet spot. I'm always on there in my stories.
Me too.
I have lots of fun. So that would be the best place to find me. Send me a DM. Any questions, health related. I am here to help support you. So at My Infinite Wellness on Instagram.
All right, Shonda, you're up next.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm driving, so I got to multitask. But you can find me on Instagram at Real Estate First and on Facebook, Shonda Webb Realtor.
Awesome. Rashawn, you're next.
What's up, everybody? I put it in the chat and on your Facebook, Shelly. I was one step ahead. But go ahead and follow me on subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just find me. It's Rashawn, Rashon Howard. Go right into YouTube, go right into the search, hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. Got a bunch of things being launched through YouTube on September 6th. So you want to make sure you get that notification on September 6th. And the only way to get the notification is by being a subscriber. Also, I put my the link to my journal. So a lot of people are looking for organization, for success, trying to find their way, their passion, their purpose, and need a way to organize their day. That's what the Mentality of Success journal and planner is for. So it's only $12.99 on Amazon. Hit the link in the chat or hit the link in the Facebook chat. Go on ahead and purchase that book, then go subscribe to my YouTube and look out for September 6th. For those who don't know who I am or what I do, I am an accredited financial counselor. I can say that now after months and months of testing. But I am an advocate for economic equality. And my goal, my job for being on this earth is to help close the gap, the wealth gap in America. So they say it takes 228 years to close the gap. Well, with me at the front of it, we're going to cut that in half. So that's my goal. With y'all help, we're going to make that happen.
Awesome. Georgia, last but not least, Georgia up.
Hey, Rashawn, that was fire, bro. I like that ending. I like that ending, bro.
Thank you.
But yeah, so once again, my name is Georgecephus. I'm the founder of Survival to Success, a nonprofit that provides underserved communities with opportunities to heal mentally, spiritually, and financially. You can find me on Instagram at Georgecephus, Cephes, or at Survival to Success, or at Fellow Father Circle, which is a group that I have for fathers. You can also, the link for my new ebook is in my bio on Instagram. The book is called Survival to Success, Moving the Black Community Forward. It's a short ebook where I talk about the 3 steps that we need to take as individuals within the Black community in order for us to move forward and step into our potential. And in a few days, I'll also be releasing my journal, 50 Questions of Healing, which is for anybody who's trying to navigate that healing process, or even build a more intimate relationship with themselves or with the people around them. That will be released in a few days, and that link will also be available on my IG as well.
Awesome. Make sure you connect. I am Shelly Williams out there in the world. I know everyone here has my information, but in the world at Shelly Williams, ShellyShowWilliams.com. I am a social media. Maybe I'm gonna say consultant, but if you need social media and you're in the beginning stages, I honestly suggest, if you don't know anything about social media and you want to get your message out there and you want to learn social media and how to grow relationships, I am definitely the person to talk to and hire, not for free, and to hire. So Shelly Williams on Instagram. And if you don't have an email marketing platform, I am a Constant Contact certified partner. So if you need to get it, which I suggest any business, email is not dead. You need email to get around, to show people, to send people messages, to send them what you're doing, your newsletters. You need email marketing. So if you are looking for an email marketing platform, I am a certified Constant Contact partner, and I would like for you to contact me on Instagram at Shelly Williams and sign up for Constant Contact. I've been using Constant Contact for well over, I don't know, many years, and the companies that I work for use it as well. So I am Shelly Williams. Thank you so much. Motivation Monday.
Before you go,
yes,
can I say happy birthday to George?
Yes, happy birthday, George. Happy birthday. Well, you sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, happy birthday, George.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
And we'll be back next week, Monday, August 24th, 7:30 p.m. We're going to be talking about YouTube and how to get your subscribers, how to get your followers and views and things like that. All about YouTube is next week, 7:30 p.m. on Zoom. We're going to be Zooming again. I'm going to put out the link, but thank you so much to our guest, Mr. Ije.
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for having me.
don'twingit.com. And we understand that we need strategic plans in order to make it. And that's what I am working on now, my strategic plan. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to each and every one of us. Make sure you connect and make sure you support each other. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Shana, for being in your car and holding down. Everybody else, I think Taishan was in his car. Everybody on the move. I think we're on the move again, but I think we're still going to stay on the Zoom platform for a minute. I don't think we're going in the world yet, right? No? Yeah. Well, Fridays isn't open anyway yet. Well, the to-go is.
Oh, I know what you mean. I was a little confused at first. I was like, where are we going? We're in the car? All right.
No. You know, we used to see each other physically, so now we're still going to be Zooming for as long as I can think of. I don't think we're going back to Fridays until they open up in Philadelphia, which is not open. I feel like that's kind of unfair, but this is just so off topic, that everywhere, Delaware County, everywhere around Philadelphia is open. Every restaurant is open. I just went to a restaurant today and they're talking about they did $13,000 in just a few hours. So all around Philadelphia is making a lot of money because they're open, but Philadelphia is not open. I don't know how fair that is, because people from Philadelphia are going to these counties to eat. But anyway, that's just my thought.
Downtown is open.
Yeah, that's my
Downtown is open.
Downtown is open.
Okay.
We was down there last night.
Who's
Great
open?
time. All like hookah spots. Restaurant. You can eat outside. So they shutting down, they closing the streets off and putting chairs and tables outside.
Oh.
Okay.
Cigar bars, things of that nature.
Oh, he's out here living his best life. Okay.
He said living your best life, but I know the outside
He could invite. He could have said, "Hey, T Monday, I'm gonna be here. Come and join me." But he wants to leave it. He wants to drop it afterwards. But that's fine, you know.
I was spinning. I wanted to go spinning.
You guys are more than welcome to come to spin class. Listen, I tell you, I teach Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You need to let me know what day so I can reserve a bike for you. Are you coming to class tomorrow at 6 o'clock?
I want to come.
The doctor's orders.
I think I'm gonna okay, you know what? We're gonna do how much lead time do you need? I'm gonna come to spin class. Listen, I didn't realize until I'm looking in this thing right now. I can see the weight gain in my face. I'm so not happy about it. I didn't see it till just this moment.
Oh, you still gorgeous, radiant.
No. So I'm ready to get back in the spin class. I'm ready to, not that I ever did spin class. I want to kickbox again. I want to do kickbox. But yeah, so let us know when what days everybody want to go. Who's going to spin class?
I'm coming.
That's what the doctor ordered. I'm there.
I like how Rashawn did that. He tried to take the attention off the fact that he didn't invite everybody by putting it on.
Reflect. Yeah.
Rashawn, I have a memory like an elephant. You went out last night. You've been in the Philly streets, hookah bars, cigar
bars.
On
YouTube. We live. We live. We being professional.
You didn't send the group. You didn't send
I don't do those things.
You didn't send the group in.
I work out. I exercise. I can't wait to get. I'm super excited to get to spin class.
You're good. That is good. He is very good. But so that means you've already committed to spin class. Let's pick a day, Shonda and Rashawn. Sheree, I know you're not going out yet, right?
No, ma'am.
Send me the video. I'm not leaving my house till 2000.
I want to try spin class, and I'm ready to. I don't believe that I'm shorter distancing inside of the spin class, and nobody's going to be spitting on each other because they're going to be on their bike spinning.
Right.
Class normally holds 40, but they only have 10 bikes. So
wow. So it would be like just Motivation Monday people.
It would be. So that's why I need at least a good week to 2 weeks so I could reserve bikes under me. That way people won't be able to book them. And then it would just be legit, just a class with us. And I have unlimited guests. I have unlimited guest access, so I just need to know the leeway. But I mean, the gym is so dead. The gym is so quiet that
they all are.
Well, Shonda, let us know by text or on Saturday. Either way, let us know what day, and then we'll all, me and Rashawn will,
I'm good any day.
Oh yeah.
We heard it here.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Pardon me?
He's committing to class. We have you on live. We're recording you. You've committed to class.
That is
true. But does he commit and not show?
He can't commit. He's not that kind of person. He's not a person that will commit.
Thank you kindly.
Oh.
He does.
But if dollars and cents are involved, you can commit, right?
Pardon me?
You can commit if dollars and cents are involved, right?
I'm committed to everything.
When he says he's going to do something, he does it, no matter what. That's the thing.
I'm spinning.
All right, all right, everybody. I know it's. I guess I could just stop the recording. We could still hear and talk, but I'm gonna just stop the recording. Everybody in Facebook, YouTube, follow us. Oh, follow me on YouTube too. Single on a Saturday night.
Right.
Golista, don't you have a YouTube now too?
Yes, I have a YouTube now. So follow me at Golista TV.
And right now we're streaming live on YouTube. So this is our first time.
Oh, awesome.
So right now we're streaming on Facebook. So everybody in the world, Single on a Saturday night, follow us, follow. And
yeah, just you can Monday, go right off my name on the screen.
Huh?
At Golista TV, spelled just like on the screen right now.
Oh yeah, that's right, all around the world. So Next week, August 24th at 7:30 p.m. We're going to talk all things YouTube. All right, everybody. I'm just going to stop the recording. We don't have to go, but I just want to stop the live stream. Bye, everybody in the world. Bye in the world.
Great evening. Great night.